Hey everybody, Spidey here, and as always, I hope you're having a marvelous day. Up next, I'm going to share my story of 2022 Marvel Masterpieces and how I became aware of who the artist was and how I got invited to a VIP event that revealed the art for the set before the set was ever revealed, and how I think that almost didn't happen to me because I kind of forced my way in there a little bit, even though I didn't know that that's what was happening. But I want to share that story up next. So I have to take you on a trip back in time to January of 2023. And I am in Atlanta, Georgia at Culture Collision, hanging out with friends and having fun. And this is really where the story of the invitation to the VIP event begins. Because as I'm there, I'm walking the floor, making some content that you can actually still see on the channel, and hanging out with my friends. This is Brian pulling back there. He was with me as well. But the day was really centered around hanging out with Lootbox. This is Juice. But we also spent some time with a friend of ours who has a really large YouTube channel. His name is Michael Roman. It's a YouTube channel called Everything Always. And we just had a really good time. But as the day pressed on, we took a break, went back up into the room. And as I was relaxing, I was like, you know what? I want to watch some YouTube videos. And I have an artist friend who turned me on to David Finch's YouTube channel, so I was watching it. And this is really where it gets pretty serendipitous, because at that time, there was this guy, we all know now, Dan Dos Santos, who was doing art on the channel with David Finch. And this is not the actual video that was up, because they took that video down because I spotted this. I saw all these paintings in the background of Dos Santos while they were live, and sure enough, I spotted a Kitty Pryde in the background that just screamed masterpieces to me. And as I began to look closer, I took a shot of my laptop. It began to look like that there was a lot of paintings there, and that even behind it was possibly a ghost spider, and now what we know is a ghost rider next to it. Went to Facebook because I'd heard speculation that this masterpiece artist that had yet to be revealed was friends with these people. Jusco had talked about being friends. E.M. Giss had talked about it as well. And I'd also had suspicions that the artist lived in North Carolina. And I can't quite remember where I got that information, but it really seemed like this was the artist, because then I went to his Instagram account and the art there was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Which included some X-Men art as well. And so I began to be suspicious that this was the guy. And sure enough, I reached out to another artist friend of mine to ping Mr. Dos Santos and ask him if he was working on any Marvel card sets, and if so, if he happened to have any APs that would be available for commissions and sketches. The response I got back in return was not what I expected. I got a phone call from my friend Fausto Barrio Nuevo, and he basically told me, dude, you're going to blank everything up. What are you doing? I had suspected that Fausto had been carrying a burden of information, and it turns out he was. He knew that Dan Dos Santos was the artist for 2022 Marvel Masterpieces, and he'd been working on something pretty special since the previous year, back in 2022 at HeroCon in North Carolina. And I was there. I took my youngest daughter, Ashlyn, and we packed up and went to North Carolina, went to Charlotte, and we went to HeroCon. And little did I know, this is actually where it all began. When we got there, we met with, our fellow collectors, Marvel card fans. But it also turns out that Dan Dos Santos was actually in the building, walking around as a fan of cards. And no one knew that he had already basically completed the entire set of masterpieces while we're just out there having fun, hanging out, me doing some daddy-daughter bonding. Mr. Dos Santos introduces himself to Fausto, and they begin a relationship that, creates the event that becomes known as the Marvel Masterpiece VIP event. So fast forward like 6 months later, Fausto and Mr. Dos Santos had this event basically planned out, and they were probably days or weeks away from launching the event. And the last thing they needed was some Marvel card content creator who likes to press record and say all kinds of stuff, knowing who the artist was and messing up their private event. So after Fausto reads me the riot act and asks me to sign a non-disclosure, which I did not sign because it was connected to nothing, I actually got a phone call later again that day where it was like, hey, look, we have a VIP event coming up. We want you to come to it, but you have to sign this NDA. You have to agree to these terms, and additional information will follow soon. So at that point, I agreed to sign the NDA because it was connected to the opportunity to meet Mr. Dos Santos and to see the art in person at a private event. And so, yeah, I signed the NDA and awaited the information. So back to Culture Collision, 2023, January 2023. That same day that I was watching the YouTube video, discovered the fact that Mr. Dos Santos may be the Marvel masterpiece artist because of the fact that he has these paintings in the background. And I get asked to sign the NDA. We are breaking cards that night, and I'm with my friend, Mr. Jin. And he was opening up this box of Marvel Beginnings. I got the phone call that said, hey, look, the tickets are up, and it's first come, first serve. Hurry up and get your ticket to the VIP event, which was, by the way, the ticket was $500. So I jump on my phone, and I carry two phones, one that's like actually connected to, like AT&T, and the other one just connects to Wi-Fi. And so I was getting on my phone, and I was frantically trying to check out with this ticket and pay my $500 while this break was going on, and also doing it without drawing attention to myself and not being able to share any of the information while I was checking out. But I kept having so many problems with the checkout. Every time I would check out, it would tell me that I had an error and it wouldn't do it. And see, the thing is when you would check out, you would select a character ticket. Like each ticket had a character, and of course you wanted a good character. And it would give me this, unable to add item, unable to add item, unable to add item. And, it turns out that the issue was operator error on my part. I had added multiple tickets and was trying to check out with all of them at once rather than just one ticket. And when it was all said and done, I ended up with the beautiful Jean Grey ticket, and I did get one of the 15 tickets. So I was very happy about that. But the order was confirmed, and I was headed to see the art of Dan Dos Santos. So fast forward, basically 3 months later, from January 2023 to March 2023, I am on a plane and I'm headed to North Carolina. And I will tell you, as a content creator who is used to doing Marvel card news videos, it was difficult to keep a straight face and make content while knowing the information. It was not fun. It was not pleasant, but it was real. I had agreed and given my word not to say anything, so I intended to honor my word. But at the same time, I also carried the burden of the fact that, people expected me to share information when I had information. So it was not a fun 2.5, 3 months. And so I basically had to stop doing Marvel card news videos because I couldn't make those videos and, with regularity like I did, and also hold back the information that I had. So I was excited to land in North Carolina, to get there, to meet some friends I had never met in person, meet some people that I just didn't know at all that were collectors of Marvel cards that were going to be there, but also to move forward with knowing this information and get closer to the day that it was going to be revealed to everyone who the artist was. But I have to tell you, it just felt really special to be there. It felt like, you go from just being a kid collecting cards, and you grow up and you're like, man, I really still enjoy these things. I want to continue to enjoy them in more of an adult, say, fashion. But it still kind of felt like a nobody in the hobby. And then, of course, the YouTube channel began to change that. And this was kind of a mile marker for me as a content creator and a collector in the space, to go from, just making videos as Spidey G09 to being invited to meet Mr. Dos Santos, the newest Marvel masterpiece artist. It was really a pretty cool experience for me, and I can't deny that. All right, guys, sometimes in life you get to do something you never thought was possible. This video, this is it. I'm in Greensboro, North Carolina. Today is March the 18th. I had to check because I don't know when you're going to get to watch this because I'm here undercover to meet the newest Marvel Masterpiece artist and to see the art with some friends. So sit back and relax, check out this video and enjoy it at some point in the future when you get to watch this. And always have a marvelous day.
I'll let you do it. You're a beast with it, bro. I'll just I'll be your hype man.
I was gonna surprise you with who I'm with, but you just heard the voice. The one and only.
Let's go, baby.
Lewis.
We're doing something very special. We can't tell y'all now, but in due time it will show. It will pop up, and it's amazing. And we're gonna share it all with all of y'all. We're not hiding our stuff. We're not hiders. We let everybody see everything. We want y'all to experience it with us.
We do, and I love how he's still in incognito mode.
That's it, baby.
But when you're watching this, you're gonna know. You just got to keep going through the video, though. Don't fast forward. You're not going to miss what leads to what we're going to show you. It's super special.
I hope y'all are ready, because we're ready.
Yeah, this is the fact that we even have this opportunity is really crazy. Number one. We got a special friend we got to thank.
We love you, Fausto. You are our hero. You are our Mandalorian. Even though you look like him, but you are our Mandalorian, bro. We love you. Thank you, bro, for the opportunity.
This is the way.
This is the only way.
This is a masterpiece event. You're gonna enjoy it. Keep watching. This guy right here, look at him.
We're ready, bro. We driving. We're like in the same car, in the same city. We're like two wild bears about to just conquer something. We're about to go catch all the salmon in the river right now.
The salmon better get ready. That's for sure.
They're not ready.
All right, keep watching. We're just hunting some Marvel cars with my boy Lewis. Dang, this thing's stocked. Do people even buy sports anymore, Lewis?
No.
Is sports a thing?
Let's see.
Doesn't look like it.
What are we looking for?
We are looking for anything. Yeah. We got Pokemon down here with a wrestling. And then we have collector. More Pokemon. We got some DC stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
DC. Yeah. Hey, what's this? Look. It's a Marvel comic thing full of Pokemon. All right, he's not only Marvel cards. He's got other stuff. But dude, we got Gene. Look at Gene.
That is fire, dude. It's a bust, bro.
Don't call Gene a bust.
No, a bust.
Oh, dude, this is actually really sick.
Oh, wow. That's
Look
a
at
classic.
that.
$100 though.
Is it really? I thought it was giving me the middle finger.
But that's made by McFarlane, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I mean, isn't he? Yeah.
Toys?
McFarlane Toys. And that is like really, I actually really like that a lot. Is it on sale maybe?
Oh, look at that. They got two of them.
Dude.
That's a classic.
I don't know why Lewis is looking at Pops. It's literally the Beanie Babies of our age.
That's cool, though. That's cool. Look at that. All this stranger. What the hell happened to his head?
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg? No. No. Who the hell is that?
Big Boy?
No, that's Outcast.
I don't know who that is.
Iron Man? That's
Iron
cool.
Man? Yeah. All right. This is how you know you love somebody. When you're not mad. When they get this and you don't. This is a Spider-Man VIP ticket. 415. That's right. Only 15. It's numbered.
It's all right.
And I have a funny suspicion that it's going to end up being signed by Mr. Santos himself. What? Dan Dos Santos.
The Latinos are taking over, baby. I'm telling you.
I was just going to say it's a great Marvel masterpiece name. Like, Jesco.
Yeah,
Bianchi, Dos Santos.
Yeah, I think Upper Deck finds dudes with cool last names, right?
So you mean the Underwood Marvel masterpiece set's not going to happen?
I'm going to see your drawing skills, bro.
Hey, don't sleep on my drawing skills. I can bring that back. All right, we have made it to Target. Let's see what the man here can find. We're looking for Fleer Ultra Avengers. That is our. We got Falcon.
Okay.
We got Falcon. Anything else hiding back there?
To a good start.
Something at least. A Marvel card somewhere.
We ain't buying that though.
Tops. Anything else here? Anything hiding back over here? Nope, nope, nope.
It's a good sign though. Just have to look.
Keep digging. Yeah. On a mission. You already signed, dude?
I saw Winter Soldier,
You
bro.
already saw Winter Soldier with no Fleer Ultra.
They probably haven't even gotten their stuff, but it's crazy because the homie Fausto got something there.
He done scalped us. Well, probably on eBay.
Yeah, it's probably the time.
They're probably on eBay. So Lewis here.
We're not going to buy books.
We're going hard.
Yeah, we're going hard. We're going above the rim.
Above the rim. Alley-oop dunk. And he's already caught it. He says it's happening. We're finding these
Finally.
here. Yeah. So we did not find any Marvel cards, but we still made it to Fausto's house later that night for a hangout event before the VIP event the following day, with most of the people who were invited to the VIP event. But we went live that night on the Spidey Hits channel. If you are a regular viewer of the channel, you might remember that night we went live. We opened up boxes of Fleer Ultra Avengers with Matt Fuller, with Fausto, with Lewis, and with Jose. And it was a lot of fun. We took this photo right here and turned it into the thumbnail. That night, Jose showed an FPG bronze Spider-Man card that is going to go along with the books when they're eventually delivered, which I never would have thought that to this day they're still not delivered. What is up, everybody? Spidey here, and I'm in the most unusual of places. I'm not in my little hobby room studio. I'm not in Kentucky. No,
We are in Kentucky.
no, we're in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Is that how you say it over here?
I have no idea how you say it.
Oh,
I
North
stay away from people who say it
Carolina.
like that. Yeah, North Carolina.
I'm here with Fausto. I'm here with Lewis. We got some other homies, as you would say, Lewis, here hanging out with us. And we've got some special treats. Everybody, the one and only Matt. Sketch hoarder full.
Sketch order.
I'm
For a
kidding.
collector.
Sketch collector. All right, everybody. This is the Jose. In some circles, you don't need an introduction.
Most places.
But in others, you do. Everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. We're live in Norton's house. It's been a lot of fun. Got our boys here in person. Very cool. But as always, what do we say?
Have a marvelous day.
And subscribe.
Peace. Little did anyone watching know that we were getting ready to show up at the Ambassade Gallery to preview Mr. DeSantos' art with the special 15 who were the VIP members who had paid to get their tickets to go see the art. And let me tell you, the gallery was beautiful. As a card fan, a Marvel card fan, I should say, this was just a chance of a lifetime to be able to get a private viewing with the artist and their family, for them to not only share the art with you, but tell you what made it special. It's so cool. Mr. Dos Santos also had one of the models that he had used for many of the cards for White Queen and others to hang out and kind of give us kind of a cool experience. And I got to take photos with her, but a couple of different interesting points here is Dan's mom is taking the photos and she did not know how to take pictures. These turned out so awkward. But the other thing was that we were not supposed to take photos inside the gallery, and I'm sorry, Dan, I did. I took pictures of Ghost Spider, the preliminary art, which I was able to acquire. I took photos of the Venom, which I also was thankfully able to acquire. But I took photos of the gallery because there's no way I could walk out of there and not have those memories in some way that I could recall them. And thankfully now, due to just the way the events unfolded, I'm able to share them with you. Yeah, it's just such a special opportunity, and I know not everyone got to experience it, but I hope you get to enjoy it through this video. And also, Dave Palumbo was there, and he took some amazing photos. He likes to do photography on the side, and I can't wait to share those with you. But the black and white photos you'll see in this video all belong to him. But what an event. I had so much nervous energy. It reminded me of playing a board game called Risk, which I'm sure you all know. And if you've ever played that, like really played it and played it with people who knew what they were doing, you just every move matters. Every bit of negotiation matters. And the way this event unfolded, we got to preview the art and to look at it and to really take it in. And then Dan gave us a bit of a lecture on the art, and we went through each piece and told basically why he composed the art the way that he did. And then after that, we got to spend about an hour just taking it in and considering which pieces we wanted to purchase. And I'm not going to go into the fine details of exactly how that went, but basically you submitted a top 5 character list. Then based on the order that you bought your ticket, which is the reason why I'm so sad that it took me so long to get my ticket order in, that's what placed you, in the order that you were in. And then from there, you waited in line till your name came up and you got to say, I want to buy this painting. If it had not been acquired yet, you got to buy it. There was no auction. The price was set. The price was what it was. And, you had your opportunity to buy it. And I'm, really grateful that I was able to get what I wanted. But my top characters actually were not available to me. Spider-Man, Ghost Spider, Dark Phoenix were my top 3. And they were not available. Venom was on the top 5 part of that list, but Wolverine was the other. And once the buying was done, we all packed up and headed out to a really nice restaurant that Dan had chosen for us to go to, and we had just a lovely dinner. I was very fortunate that I was able to sit directly across from Dan. I actually rode in the car with him on the way there and had just a great conversation. And getting to know him on a personal level, getting to know his family and his wife and even meeting his kids, just endeared me to the art even more. And I think that's one of the things that's really created a lot of, quote, value, and I don't mean monetarily necessarily, but just enjoyment in the cards, is because Dan has just been a part of the community. He's made himself accessible. He's spoken many times about the art. He's enjoyed it and collected it himself. It's just been so cool the way in which he has integrated himself into the collector space, even though he's a creator of the art. So I ended up buying 3 paintings and 1 preliminary art. I was able to acquire the Venom, the Jane Foster, and the Mysterio and this Ghost Spider preliminary art as the 4 pieces really, that I was able to get at the VIP event. And then I picked up those pieces at Dragon Con in person with Mr. DeSantos later that August in 2023. So there you have it. I can finally share my 2022 Marvel Masterpieces VIP event and art preview of Dan DeSantos that occurred March 2023, specifically March 19, 2023. Will forever go down as one of the top moments of my collecting and Marvel card fandom, career, which I hate to use that word because I don't see it as a career, but just a hobby, and very, very grateful.
We did it.
It's happened.
It's done.
It's over.
I'm tired.
No, we did it, man.
What an experience, bro.
We got to hang out with Dan, get to know him and his family, which was really special.
Amazing person, amazing artist.
We got to see all the art.
All of it.
Hear the stories, which is great.
Yes.
And then we had a buying opportunity. A Marvel Masterpiece 2022, Marvel Masterpiece preview opportunity. And we picked up pieces. And you're going to see them. We're going to show you. It's going to be fun. But I just want to take this moment to say I'm really glad I got to do it with you, buddy.
Brother, the journey was amazing.
Yeah.
Fausto,
Yeah.
we love you.
You know you are.
We love you, baby. You got us here. Thank you. Dan, you're a monster.
Yeah, absolute monster, man.
You going to let the channel know what's going to happen when the set drops?
In terms of what?
Somebody's going to come open some
watch
us open some product.
Yeah. Look.
Is that a surprise? Or?
I will let you know now. Artist unboxing with Dan DeSantos, Marvel Masterpiece, happening on Spidey Hits channel.
Let's go.
You're gonna enjoy it.
The first Spidey Hits channel right here. You better subscribe.
That's
You
it.
won't miss it, baby.
All right, guys.